Okay, here we are again, day 2 of streaming, and we're going to resume our campaign in Star Realms, see if we can get past that mission that we're stuck on. And as we remember, this was the distress call, and it's standard rules, but I start out with 2 Vipers and 8 Scouts and a trading post. And he starts out with a survey ship, an Imperial fighter, 1 Viper, and 1 Scout. So he's starting with Star Empire stuff, which gives him a little bit of damage early on, more damage than I have early on. But I do have the trading post, so I've got the Trade Federation stuff. And that's actually the whole goal here, is a loyal trading post is fallen under attack, so I'm trying to save them from the rogue fleet. And I have lost this 3 times in the last stream, so we'll see if we can get through it today. So, yeah, he starts with 50 authority, and I start with only 45, so that's a bit of a handicap as well. Alright, if we go with Blob, we'll get some solid attack power early, or if we go with Machine Cult, then we can start stripping Scouts out of the deck. I think I'm going to go with the Blob. I tend to favor Blob. Although, now we've got no choice, but we'll take an Explorer. 1 point of damage, and we will take the authority and end the turn. So, more purchasing power. Alright, so this time we could buy the we could have bought the defense center, but he bought it. Well, we can get the hive. Well, I guess we can't get the hive now, actually, because he took that out. So, what does that leave us with? Not much. We have to discard a card anyway. Imperial Frigate does 4, and target opponent discards a card, which is good, but we've already gone Blob. Well, I guess we only have 1 of each of those right now, so it's not too bad. Because we definitely need to buy something. Like, if we do 2 Explorers, I guess that would give us a lot more purchasing power in a future turn. No damage that turn, though. That's not great. Okay, we would be able to buy the Blob Destroyer. Actually, we can buy the Hive, too. Alright, this one may destroy target base. That's really great. And this gives us just 3 attack every time. And it's not an outpost, so it's not necessarily got to be a target. He has an outpost, so we can't hit him with that 1, so it's not going to do us any good. Blob Destroyer is more damage, though. Let's go with the Blob Destroyer, I guess. And we can't use the 1 damage, so we'll end our turn. Okay, more purchasing power and not any damage. And he's going to do 10 points of damage to us. That hurts. We need to get rid of that defense center, but we are not going to be able to do it this turn. And we have to discard, so now we have even less to play with. I'm going to go with the Cutter and 1 Explorer, I guess. I'm going to skip the trade bot. Again, we can't do any damage to him. Alright, we've got the trading post and the Blob Fighter, so we can hopefully, can we? Yeah, we will be able to take out his defense center. Which is wonderful, because we certainly need to. We're going to have to scrap the Explorer to do it, though. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Get rid of that defense center. And, right, we need to... Oh, shoot. If we'd gone yellow, we could have gotten Barter World. Oh well. He's actually built up authority because he has some Trade Federation cards. So he's 56 now to 30. There goes my outpost. He's got the Hive. So that's 3 combat for him. Yeah, we probably do want to take that out. We don't really want him having that. So trade escort, I think, is the one to go for here, because we need some attack power. Oh, and that flagship would be great if we can get that next turn. But I don't know that we'll be able to. We're going to keep the explorer. I pushed the gain up on the headset. I'm just using a SteelSeries headset to do this recording, and this is, I'm not sure any of this streaming will take off, so I don't want to put too much, I don't want to put too much money into it right now. And I know that the audio is not great. I pushed the gain up as far as, well, not as far as I could, but I didn't want to. I figured if I pushed the gain too far, then I start getting a lot of just ambient noise, and we don't want that. So we'll have to see how the audio comes out. I don't think it was too bad yesterday with the second stream that I did, the Coin Crypt, which turns out to be a pretty fun game. You'll see more of that in the channel. Certainly. So he took what I wanted to have, and now he's got Defense Center back. Well, Barter World, Federation Shuttle. Oh, I guess we can get 2 Federation Shuttles. Oh, that sounds fine. Can't do any damage to him because this is a 5 outpost. Oh, and I'm at 13 authority, so I could even die this turn, possibly. So this deck has been too slow, for sure. We've had a lot of turns where we couldn't really do damage. And this is pretty much shaping up to be one of them. I'm not getting any combos. Well, we'll take the ram. Even if we trade both of these in, we still can't do any damage to him. So that's not super. I don't know, I think we're going to lose this one again. I mean, 58 to 7. He's already got, oh yeah, he's already got 7. We're dead. Well, we'll just try again. That's fine. I don't really know what the best strategy with this guy is. I wish I remembered playing through on the iPad how I beat him there. He's going yellow first, but the AI doesn't actually stick to that. I'm sure they're ranking the cards based on particular abilities that you get. Okay, so he only got 3 cards that turn, but he still caused me to discard. Wow. Patrol mech. Well, patrol mech is solid, I guess. We're going to go with that. We'll take the authority. I always clicked this the wrong way. Well, we could have, I suppose we could have bought something larger there. The Royal Redoubt, which wouldn't have been bad. 6. I'm surprised he didn't go for that one, actually. So, we could have 4 purchasing power, which wouldn't help, really. Or we can go with a supply bot. Embassy yacht or supply bot. This gives us authority and coin. Plus, if you have 2 or more bases, you get to draw cards, which could be really great. But keeping 2 bases up is hard. Supply bot. Alright, I'm going to go with Embassy Yacht. We'll take the 1 authority from this, and we'll hit him for 2. And we got the Embassy Yacht, so we will get the bonus from that as long as he doesn't take out my outpost, and he can't. But I have to discard a card, so let's see. We definitely want the Embassy Yacht. And then we could have potentially, that's 3, 4, 5, which isn't really enough to buy. Well, we could get both supply bot and that. And I guess we'll scrap a Viper then. Or discard a Viper. So we got 3 authority, that was nice. And yeah, let's take the missile bot and a Federation shuttle and a trade bot. Oh, that's a big purchase run for us. It's not bad. And we're at 51, so we're actually higher authority than him, which is great. I don't know how long we're going to maintain that. We definitely need to get rid of War World. We don't want him having that out there. And we can do that with the patrol mech. So, goodbye, War World. And... that Imperial frigate's pretty nice. We could get up to 5. Would that help? No. Still can't get any bases. I'll take missile bot. Take the authority. I can do 1 point of damage to him. Okay, I would have preferred to have had some more damage coming in this turn, but we don't. But we've got the missile bot, which we have to play first. There's nothing in there that we're going to buy, really. Or can we get up to 6? We might be able to get up to 6, huh? So we're not going to use that. Play all. Yeah, we can get to 6. And take that Royal Redoubt, I think. What's 3, target opponent loses a card, and it's an Outpost 6. I mean, Outpost 6 is pretty awesome. So we're going to take that. Blob World for next turn. It's 2 points of damage. Alright, we'll use Missile Bot and Trade Bot to get those scouts out of the discard. And we're not going to be able to buy Blob Destroyer. And we have to discard something. So we have Viper. Or will it? Let's discard the Scout. Because we're not really going to get to buy anything anyway. Get rid of a couple scouts. And that gets us up to 6, 8. We've only got 1 purchase, so that's fine. I'm going to hit him for 8. Spend trade, that's fine. Okay, now we're stuck with just a trade turn, but that's okay. Actually, it's not okay, because now he has 2 outposts out. That's not good. So we're not going to be able to take either of those out. But we might be able to buy that Brain World. No, we're not going to be able to, but we can buy the Blob Destroyer. And yeah, if we go up to 7, we can get the Blob Destroyer and the Embassy Yacht. Although the Cutter actually gives you more. Well, actually I think the Cutter's a better play here. And we can't attack, well, we don't have any attack power anyway. So he is going to have attack power though. Oh boy, he's got 4 bases now. And he's going to do 13 points of damage. 15. Well, only 11 to the face, but still. Okay. Well, that was not super. What do we have? Only that in the discard pile. Embassy Yacht. We're not going to get the bonus from that, but we did get some good authority. We're going to go with the damage. We have to. I'm not going to use this, but get the extra combat. So we can take something out here. What's the biggest what's the biggest problem? Scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. That's not a big deal. Alright, War World is the one to get rid of. And we can't do any other damage to him, which is unfortunate. Now we're at 6, so we still can't buy the Brain World. We're going to take the Embassy Yacht. And a Trade Bot. And I do wish I could hit him for some damage, but I just can't. Alright, Blob Destroyer's great. That's going to get rid of one of the outposts right there, as long as... Oh, he's making me discard, so we're going to have to lose a Viper. And 11 authority. Ouch. We'll discard the Viper. Put up the Blob World. this guy. We'll scrap a scout out of here. And another Viper. So that puts us at 12 damage. So we can get rid of both of his outposts. And we definitely want to do that. And 3 left over for him. So that was a pretty good turn. Oh, and here we go. All scouts. Not super. And we're going to face 12 points of damage. So he gets these huge combos, and now I have to discard 2 cards, so we're not going to be able to do too much this turn. I guess we'll buy the Blob World. No, wait, we're not doing Blob, are we? Do we have any Blob? No, we do not have any Blob. I think we've got enough stuff already. I'm not going to purchase anything. I can't do any damage. Well, maybe we should take the Imperial Frigate, because this is a good, solid card. We don't want him taking it. He's going to have another big turn, I imagine. Okay, not as bad as it could have been. But he's, again, back to 4 bases. And we have no discard pile, so we can't actually use Trade Bot and Missile Bot the way we'd want to. We're not going to get up to 8 for Blob World, I don't think. We can take out one of his outposts. That's going to help. If I scrap both Explorers, we could take out more than one outpost. Definitely get rid of War World. We could take out the Trading Post if we scrap one of these. So that's good. Trade Pod. Blob World. These are not bases. They're not outposts, so it's not super helpful. Well, I'll take this one. Alright. That didn't give us too much. I'll take a couple Explorers, I guess, because we're going to scrap this one into a couple more points of damage. Close here. We've got 3130. I'm still getting too many scouts, though. Now, this is an all-trade turn, pretty much. And he's going to hit us for 14 points of damage. Half our health. Authority, whatever. It's health. And I have to discard 2 cards, so yeah. Awesome. Not going to get to do too much. Well, you can at least get rid of scouts. I think this is too late in the game for this to help. We definitely want that. Got up to 7. And we can use his ability, so let's do that. Get rid of another scout. 7. I think we better take out Barter World. I don't think Blob Wheel is too big a threat. We'll take Trading Quest. I feel like I haven't seen it. Oh shoot, now he's got a Battle Bot as an option. And he will certainly take that if he can. Well, he's got 2 more outposts. Yep, I knew he'd take that Battle Blob. We can get him to discard. Get some authority out of that. So we can actually take both of these out. That's good. We're not doing any damage to him. We could scrap that to draw a card, but I'd rather keep it as the 4, plus he discards a card, I think, right now. Another Blob Destroyer. I mean, we don't need to be giving him Blob Destroyers. That's not great. And he's got some big damage coming in here. No purchasing power, though, so... Oh, we're dead. Basically dead. And I get to discard 2 cards. Awesome. I don't think there's much I can do here. Deck's too big. I don't think I've ever had this many cards. Well, Brain World, Space Station. Actually, this gives him. It doesn't matter because this is he kills me instantly. Doesn't actually matter. So we're dead. I don't know. Can't figure out how to get by this guy. Points of damage. I never get turns like that. Which probably means that I'm not very good at this. I got a lot of choices. Though we can only purchase. Alright, let's go with this and a shuttle. Make sure we get this. Do 1 point of damage to him. Let's see, we could have 5. Probably the defense center. No. Yeah, well, we'll discard the Viper because that 1 point of damage is not going to matter. And we'll take the defense center. And that is our turn. Okay, we get the defense center and the Federation shuttle, so we should get lots of good combos. That's nice. Oh, well, so much for that, I guess. And I get to discard a card, so it'll be a Viper because we want these. Get the authority, and then the Ram gets us up to 8. We're going to take out his recycling station and hit him for 4. And I'm going to take the authority. And we're not going to scrap that. Because we don't want to, but we can take an explorer. Scout, 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 scout. Well, he had pretty much the same thing. So I guess I shouldn't feel too badly. But boy, I'd really love to have that battle blob, and I'm not going to get it. There's no way to get it. Right. This is not super at all. We're just 1 off. There's no way to get that. Could buy both of these, but neither of these are the faction that we're playing. I hate to just waste the resource, but I also don't want to have too much crap in the deck. Because we still, we keep getting turns like this, and that doesn't help. Alright, we're going to outpost. He can't attack us, and we're going to get an extra 4 authority this turn out of the combo with that. Well, ally, I guess is their terminology for it. Alright, flagship. Flagship's pretty awesome. Let's go with the flagship. And we'll hit him for 2, and we're just going to keep pumping authority. We're 20 points authority, higher authority right now. And here comes double base. So he's going to be doing some damage this turn. That was my outpost. It's okay, because we're going to put a trading post up. And we're going to take out his recycling station. And we will get 1 more authority. Get him down to 40. And another big purchase turn. Are we going to have enough for central office? We might. Nope. Oh, well, maybe we still do. Yeah, we do, actually. We will take central office. And we want to scrap the explorers to do 4 points of damage. I think we do. Because we've taken a lot of explorers. center. Not a lot of attack this turn. 6, 7. 7 authority. And I have to discard. Well, we'd have 4. We can get the trade pod with just 2. So let's discard a scout. And yeah, we're going to take the trade pod. Do we want the authority, or do we want to do a couple of measly points of damage? So we can get up to 5 if we scrap this. Yeah, let's do that. Scrap him, get up to 5. Hit that. Blob World, I'm not I'm not too interested in because it only gives him 1. But yeah, we're having too many rounds where we're just not doing damage. Flagship's going to be good because we get to draw a card out of that. And we get the authority bonus. So now we're up to 7. 9. So actually this is going to be a decent damage turn. And get rid of that. Hit him for 5. I think we'll take the War World, even though it doesn't combo with anything. Alright. If we can keep the defense center up, which we're not going to be able to because he's going to take it out, and do 8 points of damage to me. Well, we're still going to have... Oh, I have to discard. Well, it'll be the scout. Alright, we're still going to have 2 outposts up here. Yeah, and then we're going to get a combo out of that. And then these guys. What do we want? Barter World. Take Barter World. And we'll take the authority bonus from this, I guess. And what can we do with this guy? Nothing. Well, I mean, we could scrap him for 3, but that's not useful. Blob Carrier. Ooh, that's a biggie. And he's probably going to buy that if he can. Yep. I have to discard a card, so it'll be a scout. And we know what this does. 2. You may put the next ship. Oh, that's nice. Well, let's get these guys up here. Let's see what we have for stuff. Okay, the cutter would go directly to the top, or the battle pod. Yeah, we want the battle pod on top. We'll take the cutter too, though. And we can do 8 points of damage, so we get rid of the recycling station. We hit him for 4. And here's a nice turn, as long as we don't have to discard. He is going to take out my base, my outpost, for sure. He might even take out the central office. Yeah. Well, that's alright. We've got Barter World coming online. Well, or do we? Let's see. Doesn't get me 4 authority for having that. I would get 5 authority with this one, though. This is purchasing power. Those are purchasing power as well. But we could... Oh boy, I don't know. It's a tough call. I guess we'll get rid of the Federation Shuttle. Scrap a card in the center row. We are going to get rid of Machine Base. And we're up to 13, so we're going to take both of his stations out. Take the trading post. We'll take the authority. And we'll hit him. Yes. Alright, not a very big turn coming up for us this time. We can always scrap that Barter World, though, and that would get rid of the recycling station. Which I'm probably fine with, since he just did 20 points of damage to our face. Not because of the recycling station, but still. Blob fighter. Don't really want any of these machine cult ones. So yeah, we'll take the 2 authority, but then we're going to use its scrap ability. Take out the recycling station and hit him for another 4 points. And we will take, oh yeah, let's hit him for another 2 points. Okay, we're not going to spend the trade. The RAM and the War World, and that is enough. Nope, it's 1 short actually. As long as we don't have to discard too much, or as long as he doesn't manage to reach 35 points, he's certainly getting close. I think we've got him this turn. He doesn't have an outpost. I have to discard 2 cards, that's fine. We'll get rid of scouts. The Ram, the Viper, there's 9 points of damage. Finally, we win against the rogue fleet. And I'm seeing a lot of like screen flashing, and I don't know if you guys are seeing that or not. And that might be because I'm using the video card for the decoder, the encoder. I don't know. We might have to change that back to the CPU. But this only has a Core i5, so I thought I might as well offload it to the video card. Alright. Mission 5, Payback. Your fleet has grown powerful. Challenge Traxus and take his system for yourself. Spies have brought word to your father that the warlord Traxus, still sore from his defeat, is planning an invasion of your system. Against the wishes of your father, Admiral Mulan, and even Minister Sardius, against all their wishes, you assemble a fleet of allies to help launch a preemptive strike against Traxus, defeat the warlord, and claim his system in the name of King Regalon. Standard star rules. Oh, and we start out with some extra stuff. So we're going to get a cutter and a blob fighter, and 7 scouts and 1 viper. And he is going to start out with 5 scouts, 3 explorers, and 2 vipers, and 50 health. And we're at 50 health too. Okay. So they're starting us off with the combo that we played last time: Trade Federation and Blob. And I have to go first. That's fine. So we just get 4. Yeah, definitely going to take the blob fighter. 4 points of damage. And then all scouts. Trading post cutter looks like the play for me. I don't think blob wheel is really worth it. If we had another one, we'd get the Federation shuttle. Blob fighter. That's 3 points of damage. He is going to be buying a lot. I'd rather have the blob fighter, and we can definitely get that. Take that. We'll take the Federation shuttle, and we'll hit him for 4. A lot of scouts, though. We gotta get. We either have to build up enough to offset the number of scouts I have, or somehow scrap them. It's my turn. Well, we're going to get to do damage because wheel is not an outpost. So we can do 3. We can take a trading post or a battle pod. Yeah, we're definitely going to take the battle pod. We'll take an explorer. Hit him for 3. Alright. Look at that. Only 1 scout. And a lot. We're going to get a lot of authority here. And we might even be able to buy the defense center. Looks like it might. Yeah, we get a ton of authority out of that. And we can buy the defense center. So we will. And we could take this out. Again, I don't think that blob wheel's doing too much, so I'm not worried about that. Do that. We'll buy an explorer. 2 blob fighters. That's excellent. Is he going to get enough to take out the trading post? He does not. So kind of a lost opportunity for him. And we get big card draw here. We get to, what? Scrap a card in here. No. battle pod gives me the ability to do that. Scrap a card in the center row. Let's get rid of the space station. And a blob carrier. Oh, we're one off. Aha, we're not one off. Thank you, blob carrier. You will come to my side. And we're going to scrap that explorer and hit him for 17, halving his health. And it's going to be a pretty bland turn for us. We can pick up a cutter, though. Got some more authority. Yeah, we can pick up the cutter. And I guess I'll take the blob world, even though it's not super. And we'll take this, and we can do 5 points of damage, so take out his trading post and hit him for 1. We've got Defense Center coming online. 2 blob fighters. Oh, and he got some authority back. I wasn't really paying attention, so I didn't see how he got that, but he's up to 17 now. Oh no, I guess he was at 7. No, I thought he was below 17. Doesn't matter. We're getting plenty of authority, and we're drawing into another stuff. And what does this do? Acquire any ship without paying its cost. Yeah, I want to do that. Battle blob, please. Okay, 15 points of damage. And can we do anything to kill him? No. Doesn't. Oh yes, we can. Right here. 17. Bye-bye, Traxxas. Well, that one was much easier. Mission 6. Pirates! A massive pirate fleet threatens your kingdom. Show them no mercy. The pirates of the Dark Sea are known galaxy-wide for their cruelty, laying waste to entire systems and leaving few survivors to tell the tale. Now they have their sights set on your father's kingdom. Their fleet shocks the galaxy by smashing the frontier fleet and is now advancing on your capital planet. Admiral Mulan has been struck down with a mysterious illness, so it's up to you to rally the core fleet to defeat the pirates or see the kingdom lost. Pirates of the Black Star has no deck. It does not play cards. Instead, on the pirate's turn, the leftmost card of the trade row is scrapped and a new card added to the right side of the trade view. The faction of the newly revealed card determines what happens on the pirate's turn. Yes, I remember this one. If the card that they get scrap is a blob, then they attack with combat equal to 3 times the cost of the card. Yep, so we don't want to leave blobs up there. Machine Cult. The whole trade row gets scrapped. Pirates attack with combat equal to twice the cost of the highest cost card in the trade row. So yeah, Machine Cult's kind of bad too. Star Empire. Pirates attack with combat equal to twice the card's cost, and you discard 2 cards. And Trade Federation. Pirates attack with both attack with combat and gain authority equal to twice the cost of the card. Wow. If you play a card that would make the pirates discard a card, you draw a card and discard a card instead. If a card would allow you to destroy a target base, you gain 3 combat instead. And I start out with 8 scouts and 2 vipers. But a lot of health. And he doesn't start with anything, and he has only 25 health. Okay, well. Let's see how it goes. I think we're going to take... I mean, he's going to get 6 combat and 6 authority out of that right there. But we can't do anything about that. We can't get rid of it. Go with the missile. Oh god. We don't want to have... We don't want to have a blob carrier be the one he gets. That's, already 18 damage. Oh, he scrapped the center row. Okay. But he still hits me for 10. Supply bot and blob fighter, I think. Of course, he's going to get authority this turn. And yeah, we need to hit him. I don't need to not forget to do that. We don't have a discard pile, so trying that missile bot right now is not super helpful. Okay, so he didn't get authority. I thought it said that he was going to get authority as well. For when he did a trade federation. I'm not going to use the ability. We have right now, we have Blob. We want the Ram for sure. And he is going to get Imperial Frigate. Not really sure what happened there. It's too fast to really see what his play is. Don't have enough to buy the Blob Destroyer, which I wouldn't mind, but the battle station is pretty good. I'll take that. He can have the survey ship. But we're already down to 44 from 75. So he's definitely doing some pretty big damage to us. Yeah, see, that time he got authority. We still have no discard pile, so we can use this. We are going to take that Blob Destroyer. Patrol mech is going to be not great. He's going to hit us pretty hard with that. Scraps in a row. 16. I think he hit us for 16. And we're dangerously close here. We can get an outpost up to help us a little, or we could take the 5 damage from it. So that'll be a total of 7. I think that's the move to make. Oh, okay. Well, Ram's good. Oh, what are we at? 1 now? Oh, 8. 8, and he's back up to 26. So even though we did a lot of damage to him, we're not any good off now. I think we're probably going to lose this first turn. We don't really have anything good. The discarding would be good against him, though. I'd be surprised if we survived the turn. So I must have misread that. It's not the card that he takes, it's the card that comes in, so there's no control over what it is. Let's look at this again. Instead, on the pirate's turn, the leftmost card of the trade row is scrapped, and a new card is added to the right side of the trade row. The faction of the newly revealed card determines what happens on the pirate's turn. Okay, so there is no control over it. It's not like we can play specifically to try to combat what he's going to get. So, yeah, I mean, he's just going to do what he does, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, that's fine. Better to know that than to try to play around it. Like, with this guy, you know, going with the Federation shuttle's not useful, I don't think. Because he's just going to be laying down damage. I think we actually want to be able to buy some big stuff if we can. Patrol mech scraps the center row, so now we can't buy what's coming up, and he hits us for 16 authority. 16. That is tough. Freighter gives us purchasing power. And if we have a combo, then we could put the next thing into the top of the deck. This does 4 points of damage and discards a card. Yeah, we're going to go for that. And I have to discard 2 cards, which doesn't leave me with being able to do very much this turn. We could take the Imperial Frigate. I guess we might as well, since it made life painful for us. And And blob. 6 authority. Lost. But we're gonna buy that battle pod for sure. Let's see, what do we have? Yellow? We're just yellow right now. Hit him for 4. Imperial Frigate's gonna be nice because that's 7 authority will do to him. And he just hit the health for 14, of course, so it's not like it's impressive.